Mm, 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 mm. Check you out. B&B Malcolm, what's shaking, my boy? Let's wait for a few more people to pull up and we go get into this discussion. Mm, mm. Actually, before we get into this to the discussion that we about to have, how do y'all feel about Nas's new album that he just dropped? Yeah, what y'all think about it? What it's sounding like? The Magic 2 joint. It's fire. Shane Moses was good. Experimental, he was just having fun in a great space. It's like a celebration. Is it better than any of the King diseases? I haven't heard the whole thing. That's the only reason I'm asking y'all, and I want to know what you think anyway. You know what I'm saying? Mike Gwitty said it's fire. I mean, I wouldn't expect anything less from Esco. I heard a few songs. I didn't hear the whole thing. Album fire to meet her and GP337, no doubt. All right, so my thing is this, right? You know, on Twitter, a lot of people be having a lot of different things to say and shit, and a lot of conversations are always sparked on Twitter. A bunch of weird shit, but for the most part, a lot of these conversations be interesting and shit. So, I seen one particular conversation that I wanted to bring over here to YouTube, so I'm gonna get into it in a second. Um, it's probably Magic KD1, not quite as good as Magic One. Bad, kicked up with the work ethic. All right, so first and foremost, right, I'm not one of those people who uh who are in the mindset of saying like or not celebrating Nas without bringing up Hov. Like a lot of people have a tendency of, bringing Hov up every time they bring Nas up, or bringing Nas up every time they bring Hov up. You know what I mean? I'm not one of those people. But as I was stating a little second ago, I was on Twitter, and this conversation just happened to you know, scroll pop up on my timeline. Someone was saying that and I'm not even gonna just say someone. Obviously, they was a Nas fan, but he was saying that Nas surpassed Hove musically with his last 5 albums that he dropped. So I'm like, you know what? Let me bring this conversation over to YouTube and see what my subscribers think about it. See if y'all feel the same way. I know a lot of people are diehard Nas fans. You know what I mean? You got your diehard Hove fans. So it's all in the name of hip hop anyway. You feel me? They're both in my top five regardless. Keep in mind that we're speaking strictly about the music. We're speaking musically, right? Now, Nas's last 5 albums, just so we clear, uh, his last 5 albums were King Disease 1. He dropped that in 2020. King Disease 2, he dropped that in 2021. Magic 1, he dropped that in 2021. King Disease 2, he dropped that in 2022. King Disease 3, what was that, 2023? And then he just dropped the Magic joint, right? So that's his last 5 albums. Nas just had a great career, without a doubt. He's been past Hove in my eyes. Fall Rock in the building. Gully Green was good. Triple Darkness returns with Shaking. Hell yeah, they catapult. They're all fire. Already. Crypto Wonder was good, my G. And now let's keep in mind though, you know what I mean? Like let's look at this from an unbiased standpoint, right? I mean, obviously Hove hasn't dropped since, let me see when the last Jay-Z album was. Just so I could be exact. I don't want to just throw no dates out there and shit. Hold on. The last thing musically we got from Jay-Z is that God Did verse. You know what I'm saying? But the last studio album from Jay-Z was released June 30th, 2017. That was the 444 album. Right? Yeah, and the one with B2, right? Hove ain't like that, kind of fell off in my opinion. I mean, I can't really say that because Hove hasn't felt the need to release music consistently. That's all it is. I think if he was, releasing retail product on a more consistent basis, I think it would be a fair argument. But he's doing so many other things that music isn't even a priority to him. But I just wanted to know from you guys' perspective and from your eyes, unbiasedly though, I'm not speaking on I'm just a crazy diehard Nas fan, so Nas over Hove all day. Nah, I'm talking about like musically. You got to keep in mind, when Hove was dropping back to back quality albums, Nas was kind of like he took like a kind of a hiatus. So it's kind of like just now catching back up. You know what I mean? As far as like on the matching Hove on the numbers wise basis as far as albums go. Keep in mind that Hove got 10 #1 joints. 444 was good. Hove was solidified for sure, but Nas is doing something different now because his music is sounding better than the current stuff out. I kind of agree with that. Like I was saying yesterday, Nas found a great producer that caters to his sound. And that's kind of rare to do. And once you find that, it puts you kind of in a space that you can, create timeless music effortlessly. We needed them Nas albums back then. Facts. That's a super fact. Nas Lost Tapes is a classic, without a doubt. Nas surpassed Jay with this run he's on. See, that's what I'm talking about. I want to hear these opinions. Okay, now, for the people that feel that way, why do you feel that way though? Are these last albums that Nas dropped, are they better than the last 5 Hove albums? Even though they were so spaced out as far as like, in years and all that, but still in all. Like if we're comparing the last 5 to his last 5, whose were better? Because you had a lot of people on Twitter that were saying that none of those albums were better than 444. Now, I'm not saying that, but a lot of people are saying that. It's a good debate. It's all about your opinion. I guess it's not too many OGs from that era. It's been consistent like Nas, and Jim Jones has been the most consistent. I'm just being real. As a whole fan, I can honestly say Nas has surpassed him. From the N-Word album to Hove albums, I've been trash. After Black album, okay, I mean, I see opinion. It's all opinionated. I think so. It's not even close. Last 5, Nas got it. No rapper has ever dropped this many dope albums consistently at his age. Okay. That's fair reasoning. That's what I like to hear. I want to hear, what makes you guys, say the things that you're saying as far as like it being better. He just gave a fair assessment. Shout out to Al-G. Pacino Montana. Mighty Dread. So are they better than 444 though? Like, are the King Disease album and the Magic album, are they better than 444 in your eyes? 444 was dope, but can't say it's been better than any of the Nas latest work. Oh yeah, that's another thing too, man. Like, yo, bro, if people been getting on here, speaking about me working out and all that, why y'all guys why niggas be so pressed on, yo, you working out your legs? What y'all niggas want me to get on here and show y'all my whole body or some shit? You know what I mean? Like, what else are you gonna see? You gonna see my upper body. Niggas ain't showing legs and all that. I work out every part of my body, man. You feel me? I'm not about to get on here and show y'all niggas my whole body though. That's some rainbow shit. Nas is in his pocket right now. He's in the zone, definitely. Way better than 444. Who produced your track? J Hood, the old joint you want to go to war? J Arms. Yeah, that's J Arms did that right there. I was on my demo and shit. Jay-Z will never rap better than Nas, literally, King. King's Disease 3 will wrap circles around Jay-Z 444 album. Yeah, that's an opinion. The first and third King Disease is better than 444. Okay. J Arms is a fool, definitely. I haven't heard no production from him in a while. Yes Gang TV, what's shaking? I like how Nas keeps being relevant in today's times. He has done so many projects, like every artist in Jay-Z, but I feel like he's way overrated. I like Jay-Z, but I feel like he's overrated. I mean, that's an opinion also. I can't argue with none of that. 444 ain't good. J Hood, you got me. But them mixtapes, King. Nas stands are biased. Hey, I'm not gonna argue with that either, man. I think they are a bit biased, but that's fans for you. Robert Hawkins, what's good, man? Appreciate that. Spot him, got him. Salute. Yeah, I met Nas, man. That was one of the dopest times of my life, me and Nas. What he told me, I kept it with me to this day. 444 is Jay's best up-to-date album, I agree. Jay-Z, Last King freestyle was better than anything Nas put out. Jay-Z ain't want no smoke, which was back in the day. I don't know about that. Jay-Z wasn't worried about me back in the day, man. I'm not gonna hold you. He had bigger fish to fry. I can't even lie. King Disease go hard, but 444 go hard too. Jay-Z stands are biased too. I mean, yeah, I think fans of every artist are biased. You know what I mean? That's the thing. It's very seldomly do you meet like fans who are able to separate, reality from fandom. You know what I mean? Because they're attached to these artists emotionally, so it's hard to separate. Lost Souls TV, no doubt. Appreciate you. Who you wish you could have met if they were still alive as far as rappers? Definitely Tupac, man. But I fuck with the Outlaws, though. My nigga Noble, that's my nigga. Jay and Nas just need to go on tour together, settle it like that. I mean, it's really nothing to settle though, man. Them niggas is good. It's just the fans who are always bringing up the two. You know what I mean? If you were stranded on the island and you had to listen to Nas or Jay Z album, who would you listen to? Um, I mean, being that Hove is, second on my top five list, it'll probably be Hove. I'm not gonna lie to you. Pac over Nas and Jay Z. Oh, definitely. Pac number one to me. That's my all-time favorite rapper. That's the GOAT. If you wasn't tuned in yesterday, as far as my top five, Pac, Hove, Nas, Big, Rakim. You know what I'm saying? So I got Nas right after Jay. So and I'm not being biased either. That's just my personal opinion, man. You know what I mean? Everybody got one. So here goes an opinion. I'm a Jay fan, and I think the two Blueprints should have been one album. Okay. I ain't mad at that either. I'm a fan of hip hop. I'm not biased to either. Nas or Hove. They're in two different chambers. Okay. That definitely sounds unbiased. Papoose will eat a lot of these rappers alive though. Okay. So I take it Big would have been Op. I don't know. Big, I got Big number 4 on my top 5. They're both two giants in their own right. No need to compare over a beef that happened over 20 years ago. Absolutely, I agree. Like I was saying at the first beginning of this conversation, though, I'm not one of those people who can't give Nas his flowers without bringing up Hove or give Hove his flowers without bringing up Nas. It was just a conversation that I seen on Twitter, so I wanted to bring it over to YouTube and see what you guys thought about it. Nas been the best since the first 3 albums. I don't know if I agree with that, but it's definitely an opinion that you're entitled to have. Definitely top 5. D-Block, you put a lot of work over the years for sure, man. It wasn't, I ain't even gonna get into that, but we know what it is. Shout out Loso Banks. Nas skill cover more ground. Okay. I hear you, Nick Walker. Haven't listened to Nas since Life Was Good albums. Chase Nichols. Okay, I hear you. I hear that too. I mean, like I said, I haven't heard the whole Nas album as far as the new shit. I gotta really sit back and take it in. No Rambo. Would be easy, bro. We're 100% rocking with you for sure. I've been for a hot minute. Appreciate you, Robert Hawkins. Nas put a lot of projects out with no features, which is unique, I think. Definitely unique. And he deserves maximum credit for that. Can't lie. Where can I find your old song called Oh No? To be honest with you, bro, I don't know. Like if you haven't already, try Googling it or try YouTubing it. If you did already, I'm really not sure where you can find it. I haven't heard that song in so long. If Jay-Z did a In My Lifetime Volume 4, this would be a different combo. I think if Jay just put out 2 consistent albums back to back, this whole combo would be different. I need to check out the King Disease and the other albums I missed out on. Chase Nichols. Favorite track on the new joint is Motion. Yeah, that's what I'm saying from a lot of people. I definitely been saying that for the last couple of days. People posting that Motion joint. I've been seeing people post the Motion joint, then I've been seeing them post the Urban Magic Johnson joint. Who you got winning that battle? I mean, we already seen the battle. In a lot of people's eyes, we seen who won the battle and who won the war. So I just think that's already something that took place. You know what I mean? And that's not what this conversation is about. I tried Googling it. I had the old Best of J Hood mixtape on CD, but I moved. I lost the tape. Damn, bro. Yeah, I don't know where that song is at. I can see why anyone would choose Jay-Z's music over Nas. They stranded on the island. Jay has a lot of great hits. Nas has a deeper thinker lyrically, so I get it. Nas, Jay, both on my top 5 though. Definitely my top 5, both of them. Has anyone heard the unreleased either? or is it that just a legend? Unreleased? Who we speaking about? Hove or Nas? You collaborated with Nas. What song or project would you guys come up with? Man, I can't answer that. It would definitely be a blessing though, and we would have to. I think more so go on some conscious shit because I would love to go in my conscious bag on the song with Nas, man. How about Nas and Jay just come up with one great album just for the fans and retire? That'd be crazy. I like Nas and Jay. They on the same musically. Produced by Kanye. He's talking about the unreleased Ether. Oh, okay. I don't know. I heard there was an unreleased Ether too, man, with different verses and shit. I never actually heard it myself though, but I heard the rumors about it. You even did the DMX remix. Use a dog instrumental. You snapped on that joint. On Real J Hood fan. You and the homie snapped on it. I heard you with the jig. I ain't talking about Hov. Oh yeah, Loso Banks. Definitely, man. Used to be my dog. You was in my left titty, man. No Rainbow. Jay-Z is the most overrated rapper ever. He's great, but lyrically and content-wise, there's no difference between him and Young Jeezy. Come on, bro. Stop that, bro. That's a crazy take right there. I'm ready. I wish I had mad new era caps right now, like the It Is What It Is show. I start throwing them shits at the phone right now. Nas and Jay album would be dope. Some of the songs they did together, like Success, Black Republican, was dope. Super Fat, 21 Grammys, definitely. You can't leave that out, man. Crazy Ray, what's good, my G? Did you ever write for any other artists on D Block? Nah, I ain't write for nobody on D Block. No. I'm just glad I didn't stop making music. Yeah, man, you gotta keep grinding. I'm glad Nas never stopped making music. Yeah, facts. Nas passed Jay a long time ago. How? And I'm not disagreeing with you. I just want to know how for real. Like it's a honest question. Jeezy and Jay-Z don't talk about the exact same things in the same way. Nah, man. Jay is way more witty than Jeezy, and he's way more diverse and more versatile. Two different lanes, man. Just because they, earlier in Jay's career, he spoke about coke and hustling and all that. That doesn't necessarily mean that they're the same caliber of artists. I think that's kind of far-fetched. Donnie Graham was good, my G. I think the game summed it up perfectly. Listen to Takeover, but I learned from either. Nas music has more substance. Okay, it's been heavy ball since 13 when I heard that's a fact, Crazy Ray. Motherfuckers don't know, man. Crazy Ray, man. Crazy Ray used to live in my building on Yonkers Ave in Yonkers, man. When I first moved to YO. Crazy J has never been better than Nas ever. You sound like a real biased Nas fan right now, which is cool, man. You're entitled to be a fan of who you want to be a fan of. Music is subjective, man. You can't compare Takeover to either. Either was directed to Jay. Takeover was directed to multiple rappers, and one verse to Nas. Yeah, basically. A Jay and Nas album would go crazy. That should be stupid. Produced by DJ Premier or Pete Rock or somebody like that, man. That'll be retarded. Nas is more direct. Jay might go over your head. No Rainbow, but yeah, I definitely agree with that, man. Hov says a lot of shit that people have to rewind to really like grasp. You know what I'm saying? Like they don't catch it the first time they hear it. Last 5 albums, not better, but just glad he's making music with Hit Boy, where she was around back then for real. Seriously. Why do you think he had the best lyrical content on Renegade between him and Eminem? That's a discussion that people will forever have. What's your take on the new Magic album. See, that's what we talking about right now. I didn't listen to the whole thing in its entirety. I heard a few songs, so I don't even really want to get on that until I get a chance to like really sit back and hear the whole thing. Jay can't be topped by Nas. Let it go. I'm a Nas fan, but leave Young Hobito alone. Hey, I mean, I respect that. It's just we just having a discussion, man. Honestly, I think he better regardless. Who you talking about, Nas? What is crazy is how Jay Z is in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame for ghostwriting for everybody. Yeah, that's an extremely crazy accomplishment. He buried Nas and Mobb Deep on Takeover. Brick Flipper. Chase Nichols, too bad Jay and Nas and Big didn't do a song together. Facts. Ray Freeman. Nas is a beast lyrically. He just won't dumb it down. Michael. When it comes to songwriting, Nas is the guy. Jay-Z did make better commercial hits. I mean, to me, overall, I think, Nas had the chance to, like, really solidify himself as the undeniable king of New York and take over the game. But I think at the time when he was in position to do that, he was just a little too passive. And he didn't want it like Hove wanted it. You know what I mean? Hove, he, he took the opportunity and ran with it because he wanted that position. You know what I'm saying? Nas wrote Will Smith album with Big Willie style, no doubt. Still recovering from the ether, etc. No comparison. Reason I love Nas better is because he seems just to make music he likes rather than make music for money. I mean, if that's the case, Hov ain't even making music, period. He makes music when he feels like it. Jay uses his business to compete with Nas. Music nowadays. I don't know. No, man, I think he's just conducting excellent business for the sake of conducting excellent business to secure financial wealth. Just because Hov spits a lot of subliminal bars or bars you have to know particular things to get doesn't mean they're great bars. Nas always been better than Jay. I mean, that's an opinion, man. You know what I'm saying? That's definitely an opinion. I mean, so what I'm getting from you guys is that the Nas Magic album is dope. That's what the majority of you guys are saying. God did was crazy. Absolutely. Real Spell, Will TV, salute, man. Appreciate you. Raheem Perez. Jay-Z all day. Salute. We you and Papoose do a song together one day. I mean, who knows? I fuck with Pat. Jay headed his whole team against Nas on the Ether track, and Jay didn't have much after he came back and got to him after that track. I didn't hear it, but his credibility is solid. 5 albums in 3 years. Crazy. Yeah, that's crazy in itself. So I'm saying Nas definitely deserves credit and he deserves all the flowers that he's receiving right now, just for that period. Nas definitely in his bag right now. Behind the bar, my G, salute. But another artist you want to rock with, J. Cole will probably be one of my ideal features to get done one day. I heard Nas did a collab with 50 Cent on the new Magic album. Yeah, I heard that joint. We was talking about that yesterday. As an MC or a rapper, is it better to spit from the head or have written verses? No rainbow. To have written verses, man, because it gives you the time to actually sit down and think about a concept. You know what I'm saying? Gives you a chance to sit and think about what you want to write about, and it gives you a better chance to to structure your bars and all that. Nas is like Neo from the Matrix to the rap game. Okay. Jay gave Nas a verse on Takeover. Jay gave Nas a verse on Takeover. Nas did a whole song. Can't really compare. That's a good take. Shavard, 1983. Jay to recycle a lot of bars, but is a great writer. Yeah, I mean, we talking about Hov and Nas right now, though, my G. Jay Boogie. Nas is like the new smoke that comes out every day. His pen just has a different level. When Nas say, I got dudes in there feeling like they came from the dentist, King's Disease 4 before the year out. I mean, he's in his bag right now though. It's like he got his third win. I ain't gonna say his second win because he got his second win a couple years ago. He's in his third win. I appreciate both of them. So do I, man. So do I. Both of them deserve their flowers. I mean, but in all honesty, I would like to see Hov go on a similar run, you know, as Nas. Like Nas is doing right now. If he was to get like No ID or I don't know, any rapper that any producer that he felt confident with that he could like sit there and create timeless music with, I wish that would happen. But, you know, like I said, music doesn't seem to be a priority for him right now. Jay-Z is not the GOAT. He's not in the GOAT conversation because of his stature. Jay-Z is in the GOAT conversation because of his stature, consistency, and success outside of hip hop. I think that just contributes to it. That's just my opinion, though. I respect yours. Jay-Z Jay-Z's verse on What's Free with Meek Mills and Rick Ross. That verse was crazy. When are you next coming to London? I can't call it, my G. I'm not even gonna lie to you. I haven't been in London or the UK period in so long. It's been years, man. Shout to the UK though. Shout to London. Shout to my niggas over abroad. I think Jay will give us another album in the next year. Magic is not better than the Blueprint. Yeah, I don't know about that either. But is it better than 444? Stacy Taggart, if I pronounce your name right, of course, man. Salute to you. Shout out. Nas been better than Hov musically. Hov just did more until now. Okay, see, these are all opinions that I respect. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if you noticed, but I haven't stated my opinion as far as if Nas is catapulted past Hov. Because I'm more interested in seeing what y'all think. Yeah, man, you got to come to the UK. You got a lot of support out here, bro. Yeah, last time I came out there, they were showing mega love, man. You know what I mean? Like in UK, they have like a different appreciation for hip hop. So I definitely fuck with the UK, man. For real. Jay-Z style grew on me as he aged, which I appreciate. This is coming from a Nas fan. Yeah, Jay, like you said, with age, man, I think he always had, he always had substance, but you could see more of his substance now as he got older. The things that he's speaking about and the things that he chooses to speak about is a bit different from the things that he talked about earlier in his career. Magic is better than 444. Most of the content of 444 topics now is rapped about. Years ago, when Jay-Z dropped 4, can you say what's up? Waxo 19, what's shaking? Tales from the Hood would have been better than 444. Which country have you not performed in? A lot of countries, man. I never performed in Africa, you know what I'm saying? Never performed in South America. It's a lot of places I never performed in. Jay-Z waited until he was 50 to start rapping about anything outside of drugs and clothes. I don't know, man. I mean, it's better late than never. But what you guys don't know is that Jay always been conscious though. You know what I mean? Ever since like back in the days before he actually gained like supreme notoriety. You know what I mean? He was fucking with the New Wapians and all that. Nas is just way more creative. Alchemist, real hip hop. He gassed on 444. Hey Hood, I got this CD with the songs Go to War, Never Knew a Thug, Deadbeat Dad, and Shell Shock, and Day In and Day Out. What album or mixtape is that? Oh, that's my demo actually, man. Now, that's the joint when I first started buzzing and shit. That's the shit that got leaked out. And bootleggers labeled that shit Tales from the Hood. You know what I'm saying? So motherfuckers could think that that was my album and shit. That's a fact. If you still got that right now, sheesh. Nas got music in his blood. His pops was a musician, definitely. Lost Souls TV, that's crazy. Jay Boogie, I don't think Jay can tell us anything different on the mic than he's already said, but just reword it. Nas is different every time. Jay say don't sleep, or me not say don't snore. Out of curiosity, who's on your Mount Rushmore? Mount Rushmore rap, if we talking about that, again, my top 5 is Pac, Hove, Nas, Big, Rakim. Ray Freeman, you should come to Newark. I fucking got super love for Jersey, man. Jersey always showed a nigga love. One of my favorite places. Tupac is a GOAT to me also, and I feel if Pac Big was still around, Nas would have stayed on their level. I don't think Jay would have got out Big Shadow. Who knows, man? Who knows? I respect that take, though. Jim Jones been doing his thing, music-wise. Yeah, that's a fact. Jay got knowledge himself from Jaz-O. That's a fact, Dr. Yo. So you know your shit, Shabazz. You know your shit. Exactly. Rakim and Cool G don't sleep. Nah, they definitely in the in the top 10 conversations. Cool G is that guy. Rakim is number 5 on my top 5. 200 shells. That's actually not true. To the dude who said Jay waited till he was 50. If you go back in my Lifetime Volume 1, there's some sleepers on there like Don't Talk About That, Lucky Me, and You Must Love Me. Yeah. If you could create a 4-man group right now with yourself included, who would be in that group? Probably be like me, Ransom, me, Ransom, maybe Conway, and I don't know, maybe Rock Marciano. Era Dakota, I admire your drawings. I mean, your paintings and drawings. We're also gonna get more artwork. Definitely, man. Definitely. Appreciate that. Pop Scarface, Nas, J, and Big for your top 5. Nas, J. Okay, I respect that. Raheem Perez, Pac the Trillers, and AZ at Beast. Just need better production. What about Big L? Big L was nasty. Super nasty. Ransom is a real problem. James 1, that's a fact. Rodriguez, yeah, Rock Marciano, man. Niggas be sleeping on Rock. Jay Nas is a better MC. Jay is more versatile songmaker. Chase Nichols, Jay got more quotables than Nas. Rap star, aka Simon Brown, Big L was so underrated. That's a super fact. But I think like all real hip hop heads give Big L his props though. You know what I mean? The only niggas that don't really know about Big L or don't speak about him frequently are the niggas that don't really know hip hop. You know what I'm saying? Nas doing the LeBron James right now, real spill. Lil TV. Nah, J-Rock is a legend, that's a fact. 200 shots. Rock Marciano go crazy. Underrated. Facts. Born Stunner, can we get a J Hood LBL feature? I fuck with LBL, man. Shout out to LBL, man. Jersey and all that. Like I said, I fuck with my Jersey niggas. Jersey always been showing love, so shout out LBL. JB stealing Nas quotables. Come on, I don't know about that. Kingdom Come album was whack. RJ Payne pressure right now, trust. That's a fact, man. RJ got some shit on the way, man. Wait on it. New J Hood and RJ Payne track is on the way. I need you and Shells to put something together, Hood. Shells my nigga. I ain't seen Shells in a minute. Shells used to follow me. I mean, we followed each other on my old Instagram page before Instagram took my shit, man, and I had to start a new one. Shells my guy, though. Honestly, Nas might be the better MC, but Jay is the better artist. Jay can make songs for the club, streets, women. He could battle rap and master different flows. Jay is an all-around artist. Okay, interesting take. Nas is going out all guns blazing. That's a great one. Yeah, Nas definitely going out. Nasty Nas, Esco is that guy. Please don't get it confused, though, man. Like I said, I'm a J nigga. I'm a whole nigga myself. But Nas is that guy, man. And what he's doing is admirable right now, man. You feel me? And he's in my top 5. You ever think about working with Hell Rell? Man, Hell Rell was supposed to do something a minute ago. It just didn't. It just never went down and shit. If Nas had better beat selections throughout his career, he might have been easily considered better than Jay. I've heard that a few different times. J Hood featuring Griselda, Conway, and them. Yeah, that I'm telling you, that'll fuck shit up. This convo could have been different if Nas actually came to the studio and done that verse. Jay wanted Nas on Reasonable Doubt. I mean, this conversation is just in the name of hip hop anyway, man. It's all fair and love, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, I just wanted to see what you guys think about this, because when I seen it on Twitter, it was a bunch of biased people in the comments. And it's always the Nas and Hov fans going at it. You feel me? They can never like just give both of them their flowers at the same time. Like they can't coexist or some shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, Nas pen still crazy at 50. That's not easy. That's a fact. Both of their pen games is crazy at 50. You know what I'm saying? Like that, nothing that either one of them is doing at their age is normal. Because the average 50-year-old rapper, they're not like still in that same pocket. Bro, from North Carolina to NY, guy used to hit the ball before Little Brother and Cole. It would be super dope if you could, Knife Wonder would do a collab. That's a fact, man. I'm not gonna lie, I was thinking about that. Knife Wonder fire. Nas making a late run and being successful is something no one has ever done in hip hop. He's to be commended for that, man. No one can take nothing from Esco right now. That's why he's one of the GOATs. Yeah, it's definitely all for the love of hip hop. So, from what I'm seeing in these comments, right? A lot of y'all are saying that Nas been surpassed Hov musically. And what I'm also getting from this is a lot of y'all are just like Nas fans. Y'all diehard Nas fans, which I'm not mad at. You know what I'm saying? I'm not mad at that. Do you consider yourself good storytelling rapper? Yeah, I'm pretty good at storytelling. I ain't saying I'm the best, no shit like that, but I'm pretty good at storytelling. I got a story on Pesci 4, actually. You know what I'm saying? I try to bring back that storytelling element. Nas had a better catalog. You think so? That's another interesting take right there. Does Nas have a better album catalog than Jay-Z? 444 is not touching these KD and Magic albums. Nas sounds hungry again and he's talking crazy. Jay not talking like that. From Nas' album catalog and Jay-Z's catalog, which album moved or inspired you? And this is coming from Edward Decora. I'm not gonna lie. As far as inspiration goes, I was inspired by 444. I'm not gonna lie to you. Michael Sullivan speaking for myself, and most agree. Most people who said Tupac is the GOAT is gonna say Nas is better than Jay, because Nas to me was more close to hitting deep topics. I can see why that might make sense to you. But I got Nas as number 3 on my top 5. No, but because of the money he made, they always look at Jay as being surpassed him. I don't know if that's necessarily true. Nas is more of a purist. Jay is more commercial. I don't know about that either. I think just because Jay obtained more commercial success doesn't necessarily mean he's more commercial himself. You know what I'm saying? Because I think if he was more commercial, he'd be dropping material right now just for the sake of touching a commercial audience, and he's not even dropping music, period. It's who you can relate to. Yeah, definitely. How old is 444 though? I mean, he hasn't 444 dropped in 2017. That goes back to what I was just saying. He hasn't dropped in a while because music isn't a priority to him right now. Nas' best 5 albums can't be touched by any other artist, in my opinion. Cormega's a beast. Still. Chase Nichols, Nas just got on the run. Jay older now, dude slowed down doing music while Nas been turning up as he got older, which is crazy. I'm not a Nas fan or a Jay hater. I just respect creativity in hip hop more than I do braggadocious lyrics. Yeah, I mean, Nas is definitely getting the love because he's on the run right now, which he should be. I think and this is coming from Rap Star, aka Simon Brown. I think the problem with Nas is his message didn't get well with some of the beats. So things he said went over most people's heads because they couldn't get the bounce with the message. That's a good take. I mean, I've been hearing that like for years and years and years. A lot of people always complained about Nas's choice of production. You know, not saying that I necessarily agree with that, but I've definitely heard or seen people say that throughout the years. Mr. Mosley, I got Pac, Nas, and Jay. Jay longevity speaks for itself, but Nas has rewind one mic. Nas, in my view, Nas is the most consistent. Najee Papers. I mean, as of late, he's definitely, more consistent in their later years. So I agree with that. Let Jay-Z drop King of the Throne 2 with Kanye and Black Album 2 and the Blueprint 4 and watch Jay-Z get all the love again. I think that's what I'm saying. Like, if Hov was to drop, he don't even got to drop as many albums as Nas dropped. Like I said, within the last 3, 4, 5, within the last like 5.5 years, Nas didn't drop like 6 albums. Let Hov drop like 3 albums within like the next 2, 3 years or something like that. I think it'd be a total different story. Nas album's fire. King Disease 2 alone, album of the year. Willing to bet everything. Jay got more albums than Nas. I think they might be tied up as of now. You know what I mean? Like with all of Nas' latest albums. I could be wrong though. I could definitely be wrong. Nas dropping albums because his business is great now. Nas and Pac gave us emotional content we can relate to on a human level outside of capitalism. Jay inspires us to be better capitalists, but not better people. Hmm. I see that a lot too, man. A lot of people share an opinion that Jay-Z is just a capitalist and the only thing he cares about is money and all that other type of shit. But at the end of the day, you're supposed to want to make money. It's supposed to want to put yourself in a position where you're able to provide for your family and secure, financial wealth to be able to leave them shit like that. I mean, and in his later years, as you can see, like on the 444 album and albums like that. And plus, matter of fact, and we totally leaving out the album that he did with Jay Electronica. I haven't heard nobody speak about that at all. Not saying that album was crazy, but he gave people a lot of meaningful balls on that shit. We can't forget about the album with Jay Elect. Let's not forget. Shout out to Esco though, man. One of the GOATs, man. Definitely one of the GOATs. Magic 2. I gotta check the whole thing out. I'm not gonna sit here and lie to you, man. I haven't heard it. I only heard like 4 songs. Dynasty is one of Jay-Z's best albums ever. Dynasty, like I was saying yesterday, man, and a lot of people were surprised that I mentioned this. The American Gangster album is a slept-on album from Hov, man. That's like one of his better albums. A lot of people may not agree. A lot of people may actually agree, but to me, it's slept on. Jay Elect is super dope. The best lyricist out of New Orleans. Out of New Orleans. Yeah, man. Jay Electronica definitely dope. And I think people like totally forgot that Hov did the album with Jay Electronica. Like straight up. American Gangster, I still listen to that too, man. Like for real. I be trying to tell people, man. Now I heard everybody thinks American Gangster is one of the best albums next to Reasonable Doubt. Nah, I mean I share that same thought, but a lot of people that I bump into or a lot of people that I have conversations with about that, they never feel the same. American Gangster was also old lyrics that were never dropped. Jay has Life Story Records. Again, let's not get it twisted though. We're not here to try to or make any attempts to pin the two against each other or to say, anything like that. We're just trying to see from you guys' perspective, did Nas pass him with these 5 particular albums that he put out? They belong to Satan. It doesn't matter. Get right with Christ before it's too late. Not to get off topic, but I ain't even gonna really touch on that Satan Christ thing. I don't subscribe to religion at all. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not gonna get into that. American Gangster was cool, but not a top 5 Jay album. Yeah, that's how I feel too. Lost Soul TV. Like you can't lose with either one. Hate that you dropped that ball with Jay. What ball did I drop with Jay? And Jay, who you talking about? Gangsta's one of the whole top 3 albums. American Gangster is fire, man. People forget that when Jay came out of retirement, he jumped on that track with Dead Prez. Interesting. That's another group I don't hear people talk too much about, man. Dead Prez. I rarely hear people speak about Dead Prez for some odd reason. And that's definitely a group that needs to be spoken on and deserves more credit also, man. Dead Prez. It's really too late for Nas to pass Hov. If he wasn't already past him, Jay had a better prime when they were both outside, in most people's opinion, kind of like Jordan versus LeBron. That's an interesting take also. Oh, I thought you were supposed to spit for him and froze up. Correct me if I'm wrong. Oh yeah, now you talking about Jay? Nah, I wasn't supposed to spit for Hov, man. I froze up in front of Hov after I finished performing with him. You know what I mean? Like after I got off the stage, I just, dapped him up and shit, and I was kind of at a loss for words. I didn't really know what to say. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't supposed to spit for him though. I just wish I could have said more to him. Eric Archer. Nas was only ahead of Jay from 94 to 96, unfortunately. Are you working on new film production in the near future? I wrote 2 movie scripts that I'm trying to find the time to execute. You know what I'm saying? So hopefully I could get started on at least one of them before the end of the year. I have a spoken words album coming out next though. I had one that I already dropped. It's called Stone in the Mud. It's out on Amazon Prime. It's also out on Apple Music in audio form. And I have 2 ebooks out right now on Amazon Prime. One, which is a collection of poetry, and the other one is, a book of life quotes and words to live by. It's called Invisible Jury. J Hell, okay, I couldn't tell with the dress, but the voice was telling me it is. And I seen something that said J Hell. Yeah, absolutely. Gotta switch your look up, man. You know what I mean? Reinvent yourself. Shout out to my London fan. Salute. Do you like Royce 5'9"? Royce nasty, man. Royce nice. Royce been nice. Despite our words that we had in the past, I'm not one of them niggas that like hold grudges or dwell on shit. I'm not really one of them niggas. We spoke it out like men and shit like that, and I fuck with Royce. Would you collab with Westside Gunn based on visual art? Definitely. I was actually supposed to send Westside Gunn a piece that I did of him. I never got around to doing it though, but he commented on it. You still talk to Super Mario? Super, we follow each other on the gram. I haven't really spoke to him though. Chase Nichols, okay, no doubt. Yeah, shout out to Graph. James Kidd Royce, top 10 best rapper today. Okay. Yeah, I mean it's like we were saying yesterday, man. It's a lot of dope lyricists out right now. They may be overshadowed by the other genres of rap. Did you hear Crooked and Joel album, Probably, nah, I didn't hear it. I think it was the most slept on album of the year. You and J.R. Ryder would be make a crazy album. Yo, me and J.R. was supposed to do an album a long time ago, man. Supposed to do a joint album. It's another project that just never got done. You know what I'm saying? See, there's so many projects and so many things that were supposed to be done that you guys don't know about. It's crazy. You know what I'm saying? I just don't speak on everything. But that's definitely one of the projects that was supposed to. What's got on your nose? Y'all crazy. He wrote this verse on Renegade. Yeah, he definitely did. He said I had the shotgun barrel nostrils and shit. I had to tweet him after that. I'm like, nigga, okay, I got you, Mr. Potato Head. You know what I'm saying? No rainbow, and we was, joking on each other on Twitter and shit, but I fuck with Royce. So you still got a lot of love in Central New York, Syracuse to be exact. Yeah, salute to Syracuse, man. In upstate, I fuck with the Qs. Much love, man. It's Uncle Murder on anyone's list. Has been on mine. I sometimes like that ignorance. Glad Yuck is doing better. Definitely a great MC. Yeah, man, he took that fall on stage. He seems to be doing better. That Joshua album, okay, that's rare. I barely hear people bring that album up, man. Gain mad respect for you as a lyricist. Salute, appreciate that, man. So if you on that type of time, you need to check out the Illuminated Minds album. It's more so on the conscious vibe, you know what I mean? Yeah, Mr. Potato Head. I had to. He had me with the shotgun barrel nostrils and all that. He had me laughing with that. I'm not gonna lie to you. So I had to shoot back at him. You know what I'm saying? Have you ever collabed with Tech Nine or K Rhino? Nah. Tech Nine is a beast though. Tech Nine a beast. So I think it's safe to say a lot of my subscribers, again, I think I have more subscribers that are Nas fans than Jay fans. Correct me if I'm wrong, but that's what I see from checking out the comments in this conversation right here. Oh yeah, by the way, man, like I'm supposed to be plugging my shit in every chance I get, man. Remember the Name 2 mixtape is out right now, man. You could download it. The link for you to download it is in the description box of this video right here, man. So go run me up, go support the kid. You know what I mean? Show me some love. Grab part 1, 2. You know what I mean? And go listen to the Pesci series 1 through 4, man. I got a lot of features on there. I got my man Big Twin from Infamous Mob. I got Ito on there. I got Yuck Mouth on there. You know what I mean? A lot of different people, so go check them out. Super Ugly or Either. Super Ugly, in my opinion. Yo, people don't really talk about Super Ugly, man. You know what I mean? It gets overshadowed by Either. You feel me? Like for some odd reason, but you know. We just don't be hearing Jay-Z like that. Right. I mean, because he don't drop. He's worried. Well, I'm not going to say he's worried about, but he's on tour with his wife, man. You know what I mean? Supporting her. Living his life with his family and shit, man. And rap is not something that he's worried about. But who knows, though? That nigga might be recording in secrecy. It might just pop up and drop some shit out of nowhere. We never know. But you know, Hov got a tendency of doing shit like that. Why y'all do G on it like that? I mean, it was wartime, man. During that era. That's what it was. Magic 2. That's what we talking about. So I have to go listen to the whole thing, man. I might just do that because I got to go to the gym in a minute. So I might just listen to the album while I work out. You know what I'm saying? Because to be honest with you though, I'm not going to lie to y'all. A lot of Nas fans, I don't know how y'all might feel about this, but on Twitter, you know, it's a mixed batch of shit. You know what I mean? People, I seen a lot of people on Twitter saying that, you know, they wasn't feeling the new Nas album. Then I seen a lot of other people saying they was feeling it. So like I got, you know, mixed opinions. But I'm not one of those niggas that follow the opinions of others anyway. So I gotta hear it for myself before I make my you know, give my opinion on it. But everyone in these comments are saying that the new Nas album is dope. So okay, so one last question actually. So is Magic 2 better than Magic 1? Man, man, if Nas and Primo did an album together, man. So no, it's not better than Magic 1. That's what I need to know from everybody. Is Magic 2 better than Magic 1? This is the thing about Nas albums. Not all of the tracks are dope, but some are hit and miss. Magic 2 is fire, cuz. Is it better than Magic 1 though? I definitely appreciate y'all pulling up fucking with me too, by the way, man. You know what I mean? The engagement is appreciated. A lot of people can't have these discussions without being emotionally attached to these artists. So, you know what I mean? I like viewing things and speaking about, you know, things like this from a non-biased standpoint. A lot of people are just biased when it comes to shit like this. You feel me? Like I'm viewing things from strictly a hip hop, unbiased hip hop head standpoint. No rainbow. What are the rap categories today? Example, drill music. So what category does Nas and Jay fall under? I don't know, man. You know, you got conscious rap, you got hardcore rap. No, Magic 2 is above average, but people are gassing it because it always seems rare to hear Nas on Southern style beats. It's a good album though. Yo, Nas J, peace, salute. Big O's. I didn't hear Magic 1, I'm gonna go tune in though. That 444 album was dope. People just be hating on that album. I mean, I agree. Nas, you got Nas fans, man. You know what I mean? Like the Nas fans they dedicated to Nas, man, and they stay on their job. Can't be mad at them, man. You know what I'm saying? Just like Jay got his fans, that's the same way. But like I said, before I close this out, though, what I want to know from everybody that's still tuned in is Magic 2 better than Magic 1? You can't judge because they're both different. Man, you could judge, man. I think you don't want to judge. Come clean, man. Tell the truth. Come cleaning in the bar Irish soap, man. Is it better than 1 or 9, man? One is better. Okay, a lot of people saying 1 is better. Come on, y'all fuck with me. Is it better than 1 or not? Or is it better than any of the King diseases? Magic 1 is better? I see that, you know, haters trying to drop comments. It ain't gonna work, man. Y'all can't get through the firewall, man. They're not letting you through. I'll say KD 1. Remember the name mixtape. Remember the name 2 mixtape out right now. The link is in the bio or in the description box below, man. I have to be honest. I've heard one or two. I gotta get back to you. Hey, I'm not mad at that. You know what I'm saying? That's a real nigga right there. You being honest. You haven't heard it, so go check him out and revisit this conversation and shit like that, and come back and drop a comment and let me know what you think. Cause like I said, I gotta do the same thing, man. I gotta go check out the whole album and shit. Magic 2 ain't bad, but it ain't better than none of the projects out of the 5. Okay. Well, I'm at it too, man. Shout out to my Queensbridge niggas too, cause them niggas treat a nigga like I'm from there. You feel me? Queens fuck with a nigga. They always been fucking with me, so shout out to my Queensbridge niggas, man. Shit, what time? So we're gonna end this conversation with me basically saying that you guys think, the majority of you guys, I think I'll say probably like 90% of you guys said that Nas has surpassed Jay with this last 5 album run that he's been on. You know what I mean? So what we're gonna do is we might revisit this conversation later on in the future. You feel me? You gotta judge yourself, Hood. I mean, I already judged myself. I judged myself with the latest little video that I put up the other day, where he ranked DMX in the top 10. He's definitely in the top 10. When I said I rank myself as me being better than 90% of the rappers that's out right now. I'm speaking from a lyrical sense. You feel me? Like, none of the niggas that's in that top tier as far as lyricist goes, after listening to Remember the Name 2, Remember the Name 1, and the whole Pesci series, a nigga can't honestly sit there and tell me that I'm not in that same realm of top lyricists. You know what I mean? And if you do, you lying to yourself. You know you love New York respectfully. Nas about 2-3 floors over. Ho, what? New York gotta stop fearing Ho, man. Don't nobody fear Ho, man. Niggas are just unbiased lovers of hip hop, man. Think inside the box. Salute. Much love, man. Timo. Salute. I'm talking about the Nas Judge albums. I mean, I can't judge them, bro, because I haven't heard the whole album. After I listen to the whole Nas, the new album and all that, I'm gonna come back and give y'all my opinion and shit. I'm gonna jump in the comments, but right now I can't do it. That'd be like I'd be faking jacks, my nigga, because I'm a judge something that I haven't heard. Niggas be doing that shit though. Nigga jump in the comment, man, that shit whack. This shit whack. And nigga ain't even hear shit. With Dipset beat G-Unit in the verses. I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't know, man. Who knows? But yo, definitely much love to everybody. Salute, man. I appreciate y'all for tuning in. I rock with y'all heavy, you know what I mean? Like I said, for everybody that's just tuning in, the whole topic of today was, did Nas surpass Jay-Z with his last 5 album run? You know what I mean? Everybody that participated and dropped comments, you know, much love. Fuck with y'all the long way. Remember the Name Part 2 mixtape is out. Right now, it's full of freestyles over nostalgic old hip-hop beats. The link is in the description box below this video right here. Please go check that out for me. Download that, and after you download that, download Remember the Name Part 1. You know what I mean? So you can get where niggas coming from, no rainbow. 2 mixtapes full of freestyles like I've been dropping like since back in the day. I did that for y'all, so go fuck with me. And then the Pesci series 1 through 4 are all albums. You know what I'm saying? So when you get time, go download those two. Run me up, man. Real niggas. Real niggas salute. You feel me? Peace and love.